Hello and welcome back to NHarmzWay Gaming Plays Sky Odyssey. This is episode 31, and yesterday we got through a lot of quests, and today we're going to do kind of more of the same. One of the things that I did between episodes was I took all of the IC2 stuff that was here and put it up there. I also built that wind turbine. I'm not sure how to get power out of it yet, but I've got the turbine. I'll figure out how to get power out of it in a little while. We built the cloches and they are starting to produce. One of the things that I'm going to need to do is to get all of the stuff out of them, so that's still to come. One of the things that I wanted to do today, actually not one of, what I wanted to do today was I wanted to build the wither proof glass, which we had here. We should have plenty of yes, we do. So that might be enough, I think, for us to build what I'm looking to build. But just in case it's not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the floor out of the reinforced obsidian, because it's already witherproof and it has an EMC value. Let's put these away, let's put that away, put the block away. These four I'm not going to use right now. So we'll build the floor out of the witherproof, or out of the reinforced obsidian, and we'll build the walls out of the rest of this. For now, let's set these up here. As you can see, I still have a lot of mystical flowers in here to go through. And as of leaving yesterday, I still hadn't gotten the next step, which was... Okay, hold on. It's down here. I want to look at it. I need the erodium, and we still don't have erodium. And that's what I'm waiting on, but unfortunately there's a 1% chance of us getting it. I wasn't sure where to put the wither. I don't want it to be too close to the base. You know what, let's put it out at the end of this, since I've got that space out there. Or, you know what we could do? I want it to be far enough away that it's not actually going to, we're not going to be hearing it, but close enough so that when I run the switch for it, it starts. So let's make a, I don't know, 9x9 out here. And in order to make that work, we need to go 4 in either direction. Look at those squids just drop into their deaths. Alright, so this platform will be where we actually do our wither business. Oh, we're gonna need more, huh? Was that reinforced obsidian? Yep. I may make the roof out of this as well, but for now, see, put the door on the north side. So, center. We only need it to be a 2-high door, so at the third means it's not going to be, we're going to have to actually walk through it. So I built a number of these just like this. Usually I use a 9 by 9, not an 11 by 11, because it doesn't give a lot of room for the wither inside to escape or actually end up hurting me. And one of the things that I typically do is I make it double thick walls. I don't know why, it's just something that I've always done. And I usually make it out of in other packs they normally have a wither-proof glass that is also a glass that lights up, for lack of a better word. Alright, so we're going to go make some more things for it, and while I'm up here I'm going to look for more of the wither essence. I don't remember where I put it. One of the things that I told you guys yesterday was that I was going to set this stuff up so it goes into a drawer system, and then the drawer system is accessed by our network. No inferium, I wonder why. Because it's a tier 6, probably. There we go. I want all 4 of those. Alright, I will figure that out too between episodes. So we'll put these back in the system, and we'll make more of this glass. So the witherproof glass is just soul glass with... Okay, so that's all we can make. We want the wither builder, which I already made, and we want our draconic mob grinder. Okay, so the wither builder needs power. We can do that with the flux point. The mob grinder needs power. We can do that with a flux point. We can set this up so that it builds a wither by putting in the soul sand and the wither skulls, and it does it at a command from us so that it's not constantly building withers, or we can set it up so it's constantly building withers. There's a number of ways to do it, but let's go back down. And we're going to put that right in the center. Actually, we're not going to put it right in the center. So the way that I usually build these is I put in between the door a wall, and then this area is where the wither actually is built and is killed. So we're going to want to put this there. I'm not sure which way that one's facing, but you know what we should do? Since we're out here at the edge of the world, we should turn on our magnet, and I should see, does it go the way that you are facing? That's the thing that I don't remember. So okay, that's up like it's supposed to be. Okay, so maybe what I need to do is place it like that. Okay, so that should be placed properly. And with that there, we're going to want to put this, let's put it one up. Wow, this glass is going to take a long time for us to break. Should have had that in place already before I built around it. That's good though. That means that if we can't break this glass, that hopefully the wither can't either. There. So a stonework factory to, well, maybe not. That is facing the correct direction. It sure is. Okay, so it just needs power, and then this one just needs power and its supplies. So in order to get this one its supplies, we're going to have to set up that automation. Let's build the roof. The wither is going to be 1, 2, 3 plus it high, so 1, 2, 3. So if we put the roof here, hopefully it won't escape. Maybe we need to just make the whole thing one bigger. I don't know how many of these we will have. But I want to take the wither out so that we can start really seeing the drops that we get normally from the wither. Especially the wither soul, because we're going to need that for one of the things that we're trying to complete. I'm going to fill in the interior pieces, and then with any brick that I have left over, I will fill in the exterior pieces. So I just want to make sure that we're not getting an escaped wither at this point. And it looks like we have enough to fill this in. Worst case scenario, I will use some of the reinforced obsidian for the edge, or actually I'll just wait until I get more of the witherproof glass. Okay, so reinforced obsidian we're not going to use right this second. We need flux points. 2 of them at least. Sorry. So one of them will power our mob grinder, and we want it to have all the power it needs. And then one of it will power. Now I'm not, normally I would place it right on it, but I'm gonna need to put an ender chest down here to pump stuff up into that. So we want some conduit. Some energy conduit. This should connect to there, and we should get some energy. Yep, and it's already full. So now all we need to do is pump in our, see, look at that. It's going to put it right at the edge. Hopefully it'll be contained. I don't like having to hunt down the wither. But let's grab some soul sand and some wither skeleton skulls and see if our pick up some anything that's laying on the ground on the way up. Some soul sand and wither skeleton skulls. Now soul sand we can pick up out of our EMC tablet, but the wither skeleton skulls, we have 16. We only need 3 to start. So we'll do an item conduit, we'll do an ender chest. Withers are black, so let's do black, black, black for the, so ink sacs, and I just put all of those away, didn't I? Yep. So ink sacs, item conduit, we should be ready. Actually, let's do it here first. Black, 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 black. So, alright. Now one of these is going to go downstairs. And we will put a personal EMC link and the loot fabricator to it, and we're going to set the loot fabricator to taking pristine wither skeleton skulls and making skulls, or wither skeleton matter and making skulls. So both of these will be feeding into one of these. So that we want feeding into this. Make this always active. And there, we've got skulls. So grab some soul sand. Personal EMC link. Okay. And we're going to need more conduit. Let's get 2. Alright. Was on the wrong one. Alright. So let's go back down and get this set up to automatically kill withers. The other thing is I'm going to want to pick everything up into a... So before we set it up for full automation, let's just make sure that it works. So in order for this to work, we need 4 of those and 3 of these. And that should build a wither. Okay? Now, just in case the wither... Wow, it was killed quick, wasn't it? Alright. That is good. So, what did we get out of that? Just a nether star. Huh. I wonder if a different means of killing it would grant us other items. But we know that it'll kill it. We get wither stars, which is good, but not as good as I was wanting. I was actually hoping for it to give us the wither. So that there. Okay, don't want that there. I want that there. Okay, so put this one there. That way we can still open it. Wow, look at that. That's pretty good. We're already making a bunch of them. So that will be extract always active. This one will be not extract but insert, and then we'll put the personal EMC link here, feeding soul sand, and we'll make it extract always active. And there we go. We're going to get withers, several of them. Alright, so let's let it kill the 4. Make that. Alright, so it killed those withers. And we did get more than just the... What I need to do is I need to have it set up so that it only does it on a redstone signal, and so that we can start mopping up the stuff that's in here. Okay, let me see what we got. We got sulfur, we got some nether stars, and we got some infinity boosters. Okay. Which... Oh, and we did get what I was looking for, the withering soul. what were we looking up? We were looking for the nether star crux out of this. That way I can start making or growing nether stars. And I wonder if an inferium block is what we need to grow the tier 6 inferium seeds. The insanium. Let's see. We'll take one of those. This will start working again. Remember I said that's what we were waiting on. So let's take the withering soul. No, what we need is to make the nether star block. There, we can go put that with our nether star seed, which is right here. I was going to make a block of insanium. Which one was not growing? Yep, I picked the wrong one right off the bat. So take the dirt out, put that in, and see if it grows. So that was what it needed, was the insanium, right? Just to make sure it grows. Yep, that was what it needed. Okay, so go to here, take that dirt out, put that nether star crux in, and put the nether star seed, and this one should start growing. Good. Alright, so that's what we needed for those to grow. How are we going to... We could make a button and use redstone conduit to go all the way down there to actually start the process each time we want to kill the nether. We could set it up with a... Do we have the timed levers? Because if we have the timed levers, we could use one of the self-resetting levers to make several of them at once. Let's see what size. Let's try the 30 seconds, because we saw already that that was quite a bit of them. So a lever with 3 redstone. Okay, so in order for this to work, we're going to want to figure out where it's going to go. I want it to be somewhere close to where we normally are, which is here. So if I were to start... See, that's the center, isn't it? If I took this out, we would be flooded. Okay. So, maybe go straight down here. And then across. That might work. So we'll put one of those blocks back, because that's where our signal will start. Right there. So that's where our signal will start. We'll have to work it. Actually, I don't want to go all the way down. I want to go across to our... I don't know all of the sounds of Minecraft, but that kind of seems to happen when I do something wrong. Makes me wonder if Minecraft knows that I've done something wrong. Anyway, so we'll move this way with it. And this is going to be a long expanse, so we're probably going to need a strong signal at the input side in order for it to work right. Alright, now we can work our way down to our wither killing area. Maybe we should put the wither muffler on it since we made one. Now I was playing Project Ozone 3 and it's different than this is, but in it I had built this wither killing contraption, but I don't remember what I used as the method of actually. I don't think I used Draconic Evolution as my means of destroying the wither. But I also don't remember what I used, so alright, so right here we are going to take this and move to here with it and then keep going down. So this is redstone conduit, and it'll send a redstone signal however we tell it to send it. So we're going to go. Wow, we are almost dead on where I wanted to be. Hopefully the redstone signal doesn't affect a lot of our other stuff. So redstone signal here is going to be input. We're going to make it green. That'll work. And then we're going to change this to active on redstone signal. We could make all of these active on redstone signal, right? So extract with signal and extract with signal, and then make that an input with signal. Okay, so what that should do is once we get it set up here, is now we did that right. Let's undo this maybe. Okay, so what we're going to do is I am going to get my Yeta wrench and hopefully get this to connect. That was exactly what I wanted it to do. So input signal or output signal on green with a strong signal. So the other side of this block. Okay. So the other side of this block should be our lever. So we'll put our lever here and we'll click it. It should self-reset. And what we should start seeing is withers building. But I'm not seeing any withers building. Maybe it's too long a stretch. Green signal. Soul sand. So maybe, oh, that's the problem. Green. Green. No withers being built. It's been 30 seconds, hasn't it? So let's go try it again, because maybe I had that wrong. Did it reset? It did reset. So like that, should start seeing withers build. Okay, maybe I've set it up wrong. Maybe the only thing that we need active on signal is, so let's make that one always active. Let's make this one always active, and this one, so we're inserting to that, should be input on that, and then this should be active on redstone signal. Okay, so now it's got stuff in it. Let's see if we can actually build stuff. Build and kill a couple withers. And then we're going to need to set up the system to pull everything out of it, which is not difficult to do. We can just put another crate down there on an absorption hopper. I'm not seeing anything being built. Okay, but we did just grab something. What did we just grab? Let's put some stuff away so we can better see what we're picking up down here. Maybe I need a redstone repeater because I'm so far down. I don't want that to be input. I don't want that to be anything. Extract, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Now we know without a redstone signal, if I put this to active without a signal, or always active, it'll keep building them. So, but I want it to be active on signal. And once again, it killed 4 of them. So absorption hopper, and a white ender, chest. That'd work, right? Put the absorption hopper here, and the chest below it, and put down item, and then we'll put a obelisk, an experience obelisk behind it or above it. You only need 1. Hopefully these don't get exploded by the, put it on top. That way up is fluid, so it'll start gaining levels. It'll start taking stuff, and then it'll be input to our system. Okay, so everything on this is working except having this run on redstone. It's active without, it's always active is fine too, but on redstone signal doesn't seem to work. Okay, let's go back up. We don't have any blocks in the system, or any opens in the system, so that should be working. Correct? Output strong on green, strong signal. So what should be happening when we hit this, we should get withers. But we're not. None. So something's not right there. Do I need a redstone repeater somewhere? I'm not sure. So looks like I have something to troubleshoot between episodes. And sorry that we didn't get to see that work out, but we did get to see me make the Nether Star Crux and start getting Nether Star essence. We saw I fixed the... Wow, that's already full. I fixed the Inferium seed. I'm getting all kinds of goodies. So, at some point, you know, you guys saw, I went to the first empty one. We're not near full here. We're not going to need all of the fields back there. So, I'm thinking on top of this, I'm going to pull from each of these the result and then put it into a chest system with a drawer controller, much like that one, and use a storage bus. You know what I might do? I might make that straight below. That way we could extend this below the floor and use channels off of a controller here in order to access it. I think that's what I'll do. So between episodes, that's what I'll do. Okay, so thank you very much for tuning in today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please consider hitting that like and consider subscribing. And if you subscribe, hit the little bell so that you get notified. And remember that liking the channel or liking the video does not hurt you at all. It helps you, it helps me, it helps my content get out on the internet. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Till then, bye-bye.